Hi guys, so in today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to make this combat back pocket on my shirt. It's very trendy, it's my signature look on every shirt. If this is something that you're interested to learn, stay tuned and watch. Welcome back to my channel. So I'll start by folding my fabric to 9 inches. So this tutorial is very easy and well explained. I'll go ahead to mark my borderline when I created my borderline so that I can have an accurate line. I mark 2.5, mark my line. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from this line to 11.5 inches. I'll mark down that line. I'll come here, I'll mark 5.5 all the way down. And then I'll mark down that line. From this line, I'll also measure 2.5 inches. If you follow this instruction exactly like this, you'll be able to create that combat back pocket. It's very easy. So here I'm going to use my iron to mark out this line. I use the iron to give it a line. I'll go ahead to do the same thing here. Now this is where it gets a bit tricky. Not so tricky. Here I'm going to use my iron to give this line because we have a stretchy fabric and I wouldn't want to overly fold or underly fold, so that's why I'm using my iron to do that. I've gone ahead to stitch, and then this part I'm going to fold it this way, creating like a cone shape. Just follow this way and you'll get it right. I'm going to do it both sides and I'm going to do it again so you understand what I just did. I'll go there and sew on that line and I'll repeat it at the other end. Same thing I've done there, and then I'm going to sew on this line. You can actually repeat that out so that you understand. Now I'm done sewing it. It's going to look like this, and the next thing I'm going to do is press it down. Remember, we press, we notch, and you cut off. It's very important to press whenever you're sewing or cutting. Now it's going to come out this way, and the next thing I'm going to do is, if your fabric is soft or stretchy, you need to go to your machine and hold this part with loose stitches. You use your loose stitches to hold it down, or you can actually use your normal stitches. Now I'm done using my loose stitches to hold it down because I might want to still lose it at the end of the video. Now I'm done using my loose stitches on it. I'm going to fold it this way. Just use my iron to fold it down this way in order to allow me to do the next step. I'm going to bring the back of my shirt. This is my shirt, and then mark out the center back. You could see that line. I just marked it out with my pencil. Here I'm going to take 11.5. It depends on where you want your pocket to start from. Mine started from 11.5, then placed it this way. Then making sure that the center aligns, the center of the pocket and the center of my back aligns, that I'm going to mark out this way. This is very simple. If you follow this step, you're going to achieve exactly the combat pocket. While you're done marking out your line, this helps you to, it becomes a guide on the next thing you're going to do. So you mark out your line, okay, very carefully. And then this is the next step. You take it out just like I'm doing. Place it on that line and gently sew. So I'm going to go to my machine and sew it using the line as my guide. I'm done joining, I'm done sewing. So this is how it's going to look, and you have your combat pocket. Now this is the part where you decide to, if you want to loosen out that loose stitches that you applied, and then you're going to place it and sew. In this part, you're going to just hold it down so that it can relax well. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to iron it gently and carefully. Iron it down, and then I'm going to go ahead to create the cover of the pocket. And this is me creating the cover of the pocket. I'll fold, iron very well. Make sure you constantly iron. So for my pocket, I have, when you measure my pocket, I have 11. So my cover, I will mount my cover to be 12. So I first of all mark 13. Okay, just for the sewing allowance by both sides. So this is the cover that I'm creating. Remember, the pocket is 11. That's that 5.5 I started with. So the cover, I want it to be a little bit bigger. So here I mark 13. By the time I use half inch to join it to give me 12. So while my pocket is 11, my cover will be 12. And then the length of my cover will be 3 inches. I hope you got that. It's very simple. I'm done weaving and ironing my cover. I'm just going to place it. I still start from the center, place it, and I'll just sew. That's just it. Sew it down there, and that's it. So here I'm going to be showing you how it came out. So you see that loose stitches, if you want, you can now lose it out, but I love to keep mine because it gives it an extra beauty. So this is how your combat pocket is going to come. Now when you come to this point, you're going to create a buttonhole and then a button so that you can be able to be buttoning it down. And on my next video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a perfect shirt that I have over time created for you. How to make your perfect shirt. Stay tuned, like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.